Here in Portland, Oregon, trees matter to us all. Our Douglas firs, oaks, beeches, and sycamores can easily grow to heights of 50 feet or taller and can live for hundreds of years. Their leafy canopies protect us from the hot summer sun. They cool our homes, clean our air, and help manage our stormwater. Studies show that living near large trees makes us healthier, boosts our well-being, and extends our lifespans. But existing city rules that govern trees and land development do not adequately protect the trees that protect us. In June 2021, an unprecedented heat dome shattered all-time heat records and tragically claimed the lives of dozens of Portlanders. Portland's southeast edge was especially hard hit.
I was able to get out to several different neighborhoods in Portland as well as the surrounding areas and measured temperatures with a very sensitive thermometer. When it got up to 115 degrees, we were finding differences of upwards of 25 degrees Fahrenheit from one neighborhood to another at the same time. There are many factors that go into why the temperatures are what they are, and one of the most conspicuous ones is the presence of big leafy trees. The areas that were consistently hotter had far fewer of them, if any at all.
As the global climate crisis worsens and more heat events are expected, large trees have never been more important. But under city rules, developers can simply pay a fee to remove large trees or to avoid planting new ones. Or when new trees are planted, developers often choose small, short-lived ornamental trees that provide little shade. Single-family zoned lots are being redeveloped into multi-unit homes. The requirement for tree planting areas around triplexes and fourplexes is half what it is for single-family homes and duplexes, without any requirements for a minimum permeable area. Some of those tree-plantable areas can even be paved over. Not only is each big yard tree we lose gone forever, but so is a space to plant any new ones in the future. Development practices like these are decimating our city's large tree canopy and deepening the inequality between shaded, wealthy neighborhoods and exposed, low-income ones. Adding housing shouldn't have to risk our health and well-being. Healthy housing with on-site or nearby large trees should be a basic right for all. Portland city policies should prioritize taking 3 steps to help create space for new large canopy trees. First, mandate wider planting strips. Many street trees planted in cities die before reaching maturity due to limited soil volume for their roots. This giant sequoia and these other conifers will grow and thrive, but this kind of tree space is rare. Sidewalk cutouts can help. But planting strips should be at least 6 feet wide to hold medium to large shade trees. To secure this space, the city can legally purchase a few feet of private frontage using money from its tree mitigation fund. Doing so, on the side of streets without high-voltage power lines and where tiny or no planting strips impede tree space, would allow for an ADA-compliant sidewalk and adequate space for effective-sized trees. Second, require continuous planting strips. These strips, if more than 4 feet wide, increase tree survival, absorb more stormwater runoff, and avoid costly sidewalk damage. Where it's impossible to create a continuous planting strip, developers should be required to make longer tree wells. A 9-foot-long tree well has 50% more soil volume than one 6-foot-long. Exceptions to 9-foot tree wells should be rare. Last, expand the city's pilot program to bump out curbs where planting strips are too narrow to plant trees. The recent Portland Bureau of Transportation Urban Forestry collaborative project on Southeast Duke Street is the kind of creative design solution that should be widely expanded across low canopy areas. This model improves on a few past one-off curb extensions, and commercial parking lot curb bump outs like this one should be incentivized. The time is now for City Council actions to protect and expand the canopy we need to keep Portland livable. To learn more about the steps we're asking the city to take and about how you can add your voice, please visit treesforlifeoregon.org.